Hello fitness team, welcome back to another living room workout. Today we're going to be doing body combat class, kick edition. So just like the last body combat class, we're going to be doing a lot of shadow punches. If you have 1 to 2 kilo dumbbells or some light water bottles that you'd like to use to make the punches a little bit more challenging, you are welcome to do so, but only do it if you feel confident doing the punches. We're also going to be adding in a whole lot of kicks to get us ready for cardio kick when the gym opens up soon. Let's dive into it. Okay team, so before we get started in our warm-up, we're going to go through a practice run of all the punches and kicks. So just as a quick refresher for the boxing punches, we're going to go strongest leg at the back. If you're not sure, lean forward, whichever leg catches you, that's your strongest one. That one goes behind and stays behind. We're going to go fists up for a jab cross. We're going to punch straight forward, turning our thumb out, bringing it back in, rotating through the core as we punch out, using your whole body for the punch. Because remember, this doesn't do anything, but this gets the most out of your workout. Then we're going to go into the cross. We're going to pivot on the ball of our foot, rotating through our leg through our core, diagonally punching across and back in. So cross, jab, jab, cross. Then we're going to go into an uppercut next. We're going to sit into our hips. We're going to dive up through our hips on the ball of our foot. Keep your elbow locked at our side, punching up. Then we're going to go same to the front, sitting into the front hip, pivoting on the ball of the foot, rotating through our hip, through our core to punch up. Again, keeping the elbow in. We're not swinging through the shoulders. Shoulders stay still, elbows stay locked in, all through the legs and the core. Then we're going to go into hooks. So for the hooks, elbows up high. Doesn't matter if the fist is down or up. We're going to keep the elbows up. We're going to rotate across, keeping the elbow up. Sharp pivot on the ball of our foot, rotating through our core. So this is a core and leg punch again. Sharp, quick punch. Then we're going to go into some of the kicks. First one's going to be a roundhouse. We're going to step front, forward. We're going to turn our toes out. We're going to bring our leg up and around, making sure we're keeping our legs stiff so we're not flailing our legs around. We want to engage the glutes, engage the legs. Kick. Rotating around, stepping the foot back. Same thing to the other side, kick up and around. Then we're going to go into a front kick. We're going to keep our arms up. We're going to step forward with one leg, bring our back leg up, kick, back. So again, keeping the legs and thighs engaged, firm so we're not flailing our legs. Same thing for the other side, flick up, back, flick up, back. Then we're going to go into a back kick. So for the back kick, again, one leg out in front. The kicking leg is going to come back, behind, stepping back down, behind and down. So similar to a glute kick back, except standing. Same thing on the other side, kicking back. Then, final one, we're going to go into knees. Knees nice and easy. We're just going to come straight up in front, bringing the knee as high up towards your waist and your chest as you can, really being sure to squeeze and engage our core, stabilizing on the front foot, so planting our toes to the floor for balance. Okay team, let's dive into the warm-up. Okay team, so now we're going to do our warm-up round. We're going to do 20 seconds of 2 different exercises back to back for 2 rounds. We've got 3 sets of exercises coming up. We're going to start off with a round of jab cross and front kicks. So again, for the jab cross, strongest leg at the back, jab, cross. Really important to keep the arms sharp and tight, working on that pivot through the core and through the legs. Again, this isn't going to do a lot, but this will do a lot. Then we're going to go into front kicks. For the first round, we're going to do right side, kicking up. Then we're going to do for the second round, the left side, front kick. Okay, let's dive into it. Jab cross coming up. Okay team, making sure that we're pivoting on the ball of our foot for the cross, rotating through the core, sharp punch straight ahead. Making sure that we're tightening up through our shoulders and through our upper back, flexing our upper body. Make sure that we plant our toes to the floor on our standing leg. Shift your weight onto your standing leg before you lift your back leg up for the kick.
Again, team, make sure that you keep your legs flexed from glutes, quads, calves. Sharp movements, as sharp as you can. Take it slow if you need to, we're just warming up. Jab cross coming up.
Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands.
Front kicks.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Awesome work so far, team. Take it one punch at a time. Make sure you've got your coordination down first. Front kicks.
To see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
Okay team, so next up we're going to do uppercuts and roundhouses. So for the uppercuts again, sitting into the back hip, pivoting on the ball of the foot, rotating through the core, through the hip, through the legs, powering up. Elbow locked at the side, same for the front. We're going to do alternating sides, using the legs to power the punch. Then we're going to do roundhouses, same as the first round. We're going to do one side first. We're going to kick with the left leg first, and then second round we're going to kick with the right. Let's dive into it.
Sitting into the hips, team, coming down low, powering up through the hips, pivoting on the ball of your foot, keeping your elbows locked at your side, powering up through the legs to create the power behind the punch.
When you're gonna make a move.
We don't want to swing through the shoulders. Shoulders stay tight to the body.
Just cut to the end of the scene. Thought we were there, but you're hard to reach.
Again, making sure that we're planting our toes onto the stabilizing leg for stability. We're going to turn our foot out and pivot around.
I know it's hard to take, so maybe I'll jump in and ask if you'd run away with me. Could look like a movie, feel like a dream if we could just cut to the end of the scene. Thought we were there, but you're hard to reach.
Uppercuts next. Elbows in, all through the legs and core. Remember to alternate sides on the uppercuts. Sharp side kick. Again, tighten up through the muscles to make sure we're not flailing through the hip.
Just wanna run away.
Okay, last round of exercises. We're going to do hooks and knees. Elbows up nice and high. Remember, always in line with the shoulders. Fist up or down, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Starting at the chin, lifting the elbow up, pivoting across our body. Remember, sharp rotation off the ball of the foot, through the legs, through the core. Then we're going to go into knee. Same as the other rounds. We're going to do right side first, then left side. So right side, bringing the knee up as high as you can, stepping it back. Engaging the core, stabilizing through the toes, lifting the knee up. Take it slow. We should be able to control this one. Okay, let's do it.
Elbows up high, team. Make sure that they're in line with our shoulders and wrists. Remember, we're creating a hook with the arm. Bringing up the knee as high as you can, up to hip height. Make sure I got our shoulders tucked back, chest up tall so we don't start to round through our lower back. We want to switch on our core. Okay team, we're going to do left side next. We want a sharp pivot on the ball of the foot, strong rotation through the core. We want to really feel this one in the abs, team. Really good, team. Take it slow on the way down. Control is everything.
Okay team, next up we've got some EMOMs. We're going to do 1 minute rounds, starting off in the first round with 10 jab cross each side. So 1, 2, each side, 20 altogether. Then we're going to go into 5 back knees, and then we're going to alternate shift to the front. So we're going to stand on our back leg, shifting our weight, lifting our front knee up. We're going to do that twice through. So 10 jab cross, knees to the back, knees to the front, 10 jab cross, knees to the back, knees to the front. Once you've completed 2 rounds of that, we're going to go into a squat hold for the rest of the minute. Okay, let's do it.
Jab cross each side, team. 20 punches all together. Sharp, strong punches, flexing through the shoulders, upper back, pivoting on the ball of our foot. 5 knees, back and front. Make sure that we're shifting onto our stabilizing leg as we lift our knee up. Take it slow if you need to. We don't want to lose balance, we want to maintain control. Bring our knees up as high as we can. Going into the squats. Sharp, strong punches, flexing through the shoulders, upper back, pivoting on the ball of our foot. Once you've completed 10 jab cross each side and 5 knees each side 2 times, go straight into a squat hold.
Okay team, so next round we've got 10 uppercuts each side into 6 weaves and then high knees for the rest of the round. So for the uppercuts, again, sitting to hips, powering up, 10 each side, alternating the weaves. We're going to have the fist up at our chest. And what we're going to do is we're going to swoop under from left to right and then from right to left. Making sure we're really sitting into the hips, squeezing our glutes as we come up. 6 of those total, and then high knees for the rest of the round. Okay, let's dive into it.
10 uppercuts each side, team. Alternating. Sitting into the hips, powering up through the glutes, pivoting on the ball of the foot, rotating through the core, elbows locked at your side. Going into 6 weaves total. Shifting from left to right, transitioning our weight from one hip to the next. We want to swoop under. Once we've done 10 uppercuts each side and 6 weaves, we go straight into high knees, team. High knees. Shoulders tucked back to make sure that we're not rounding through our lower back on the weaves. Knees all the way up to hip height. If you need to step it out, you can step it out. Keep going, almost at the end.
Okay team, next round we're going to do 10 hooks each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10. And then we're going to go into front kicks. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, up to 5. And then shifting back on the back leg up into 5 each side. We're going to do that one time through. Then for the rest of the minute round, we're going to do skater jumps. Squaring down nice and low, opposite leg behind. Alternating side, shifting our other leg out in front. Powering up through the glutes and quads. Okay, let's do it. Okay team, 10 hooks
each side. Elbows up nice and high in line with our shoulders. Sharp pivot through our leg and rotating through our core. Five front kicks each side. Again, planting the toes to the floor, shifting our weight through our stabilizing standing hip. Next, we are going into skater jumps. Once we've done 10 hooks each side and 5 front kicks each side, we're going into skater jumps. Sharp kick out in front. Keep the quads flexed. We don't want to flick the knee too aggressively. Taking our back leg to the front leg to the back. Swapping the legs over. Squatting down nice and low, powering up through the hips as we come up. Home stretch, team, you're almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest.
Okay team, so next up we're going to be doing some combinations. We're going to do 30-second add-on rounds, so 30 seconds of an exercise, 10-second rest, then another 30 seconds adding in a new element into the combo, 10-second rest, and then another 30 seconds adding another element into the combo. So the first round, we're going to start off with a jab, hook, jab, cross. So jab, hook with the back arm, jab, cross. That's going to be the first 30 seconds. Then the next 30 seconds is going to add a squat on. So jab, hook, jab, cross, squat. Jab, hook, jab, cross, squat. Then for the final 30 seconds, we're going to add in a back kick. So we're going to go jab, hook, jab, cross, squat. Then from the squat, we're going to shift our weight into our front leg and we're going to kick backwards with our back leg. So we're going to go jab, hook, jab, cross, squat, and back kick. Okay, let's dive into it.
Okay team, jab, hook, jab, cross, jab, hook, jab, cross, jab, hook, jab, cross. Awesome. Straight forward jab. Powering through the hook, rotating through the core. Jab, cross. Take it slow. Shoulders tucked back, chest up tall for the squat, sitting back into the hips, making sure our weight is through the quads and the glutes. Make sure we transition our weight to our standing leg first before we kick back. Remember, it's just like a glute kick back, so you're going to flex your glutes. Kick the legs straight back behind you, not lifting all the way up, just straight back behind.
30-second round of combinations. We're going to go jab, cross, jab, pause. Jab, cross, jab, pause. Then have a 10-second rest, 30 seconds, jab, cross, jab, weave to the back and uppercut. So jab, cross, jab, weave and uppercut. Then we're going to go into jab, cross, jab, weave, uppercut, front kick, jab, cross, jab, weave, uppercut, kick. Okay, let's do another round.
Jab, cross, jab, pause, team. Jab, cross, jab, pause. Pause after the last jab so you don't confuse yourself. Next, we're going to add in the weave and the uppercut. Jab, cross, jab, weave to the back and uppercut from the back arm. Jab, cross, jab, weave and uppercut from the back. Awesome. Powering through the hips, through the legs. Adding in the front kick next, team. Jab, cross, jab, weave, uppercut. Transitioning our weight to our back leg so we can flick, so we can kick through our front leg. Squeezing our legs to make sure that we're not flailing our legs around.
Next 30-second rounds, we're going to start off with a front hook, uppercut, jab, cross. So hook, uppercut, jab, cross. 10-second rest, and then we're going to add on a roundhouse with the front leg. So shifting our weight to the back leg, kicking around to the side. Then 10-second rest, we're going to add on a knee with the back leg. So it's going to look like a hook, uppercut, jab, cross, roundhouse and knee. Okay, let's dive into the final round.
Front hook, uppercut, jab, cross. Sharp rotation through the front hook, powering through the back arm for the uppercut. Sharp jab, cross. Make sure we got the whole body moving, not just the arms. Adding in the roundhouse, team, through the front leg. Stabilizing through the back leg, transitioning our weight to the back leg. Kicking around to the side for the roundhouse through the front leg. Take it slow on the kicks. Adding in a back knee, transitioning our weight from the back leg to the front leg to go into the back knee, lifting the knee up as high as we can, keeping our back straight. Almost there, team.
some supersets. 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 2 times through, starting off with lunge kicks and push-ups. So for the lunge kicks, we're going to lunge back and then powering up through the back leg, stabilizing on the front, coming up into a kick. So we're going to do first 40 seconds on one side, then we're going to dive down into push-ups, knees or toes, making sure our core is engaged and our wrists are in line with our shoulders. Then we're going to jump back up, swapping legs, going to the other side. Okay, let's do it.
Lunge kicks next, team. We're going to do left side now. Dropping through the back knee as we come up, flexing through our quads and our glutes, stabilizing through the front leg to lift our back leg up. Make sure we got our chest up tall so we're not letting our lower back collapse on the lunge. Knees or toes for the push-ups, team. Push-ups next. Planting our hands to the floor, dropping our chest between our thumbs, powering up through the palms, pressing into our chest, into our upper back.
These skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay.
Really good push-ups, team. You're almost at the end. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest.
I'm coming home to you.
Swapping into right side.
I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not with you, but I'm coming home.
Take it nice and slow. We want to have control over the movement. If we do it too quickly, we'll lose balance. So really slow movement on the lunge kick.
But it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard. You know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart.
All the way up, flexing our chest. Bracing your core. If you start to feel like your core is fatiguing, drop to your knees. Doing awesome, team. You can start on the toes, finish on the knees.
I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I
Next, we're going to go into a round of jab, cross, into back knee, jab, cross, back knee for 40 seconds. Then we're going to dive onto the floor for shoulder taps. So we're going to go into a plank position and alternating sides, trying to keep our hip bones parallel. We're going to tap shoulder to shoulder. So you can either go toes or knees. If you want to start on toes and finish on knees, you can do that. Okay, let's do it.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the
Jab, cross, back, knee, team. Jab, cross, back, knee.
But it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true.
Planting our foot to the floor on the front leg, lifting our back knee up into a sharp knee.
It's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?
Doing really good. Take each punch slow so we can focus on that pivot. Remember to pivot. It's a full body movement through the jab cross team.
Won't you let the light shine through?
Knees or toes for the shoulder taps team. Shoulder taps next. Taking the movement nice and slow, bracing the core. If we feel that we're rocking through our hips on the shoulder taps, drop down to your knees. It's not better to do it on the toes if we can't control the movement. Jab, cross, back, knee, team. Jab, cross, back, knee. Engaging our core to stabilize, engaging through our toes to stabilize.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe,
Take the movement super slow as you need. Tap each shoulder.
shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.
Really strong abs team, you guys are doing great. Almost at the end.
Alright team, next round of exercises, final one, we're going to go into a jab, hook, roundhouse kick with the back leg. Jab, hook, roundhouse kick. After that, we're going to go into 40 seconds of side lunges, stepping out to the side, toes and knees pointing forward, sitting into our hips, driving up, alternating to the other side. So really important that we're hinging into that hip, pushing the glutes out towards the wall. Okay, let's do it.
Jab, hook, roundhouse. Jab, hook, roundhouse. Sharp, light jab, powerful, sharp back hook. Again, pivoting on the toes, rotating through the legs, through the hips, through the core. Keeping the quads and glutes tight. We want to feel the whole body working again on this one. Chest up nice and tall so we're not rounding through our lower back. We're going to squeeze our core. Stepping outside to side, make sure your toes and knees are pointing straight in front of you. Sitting into the glutes, hinging through the hips, shoulders tucked back, powering up from the outside of the glutes through our butt, team. Awesome work, team. Almost there. Last few seconds. Last couple of reps. Home stretch. Stabilizing on the front leg. Toes to the floor. Side kick around. Roundhouse. Really good. We want to feel the whole body moving on the hooks. We want to keep the toes in line with the knees and the knees in line with the hips. We should be able to control the movement going up. We don't want to go too quickly on this one. We want control over the movement. You should be able to hover as you're coming up.
Okay team, that was body combat done and dusted. Hopefully you're feeling good for the rest of the day, or you're feeling a little bit energized after your day. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.